Shalom. Call all Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. And much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four corners of the globe. This is Brother Ariah coming at you with a super quick cut. And I came across these two videos here where it's talking about a cyber attack that took place in Ukraine. And another one that possibly could happen in New York. And I wanted to play these two videos here and go into a couple of scriptures, and that'll be the lesson. And Lord willing, this is edifying. Okay, so I'm just gonna play these videos real quick.
This is Dabu 7. We have a state of emergency declared in Ukraine. We have also, on top of the state of emergency, a series of major cyber attacks that they're saying is targeting the Ukrainian parliament, multiple government and foreign ministry websites. They are down. Some are asking the question, is this a precursor to something bigger that's about to happen? We know there's a lot of hostilities around this region. I've dropped other videos on it. We've been talking about Ukraine for a long time, all the way back to the Obama administration, when we broke down Maidan and everything that happened there, how they came in, took all the gold out of the country after an elected government was ran out of the country, and they were ran into Russia. Now, Belarus also leaning on Russia. In these two areas of Donetsk and Luhansk that basically are declaring their independence, they're at the heart of all this right now, around this region of the Donbass. And Russia has troops in the bordering area all over. Now, these big-time cyber attacks are targeting big places, not just banks like we saw the other day. So now it's at another level. I feel there's going to be some kind of repercussion to this here on the world stage, and it's going to affect America. Whether it is cyber attacks hitting our banks, our industries, or the lights go out, I don't know, but it's on the table, that's for sure. And it just is highly likely that when there is a big action, there's going to be a counteraction to it. So whether people care or not about Ukraine, I'm telling you and I'm warning you that it's these types of world stage events that have repercussive strikes on us or someone else. And I think that we would be the top target at this point. By default, by design here on the world stage, it's the way the puppet masters are running it. It's the downfall of America, if you haven't caught on to it, and Enter the Dragon here on the world stage with China as they send them to the forefront. And in the mix of all this, there's going to be some big time shifting around. They could bring this thing down, and when it comes back up online, it could be the North American Union.
Look, I'm trying to do a lesson. Go sit down, man.
I didn't know. Really could be, because that's what they want here in the end, and it's all about control. Gonna leave links. Follow me on Twitter. Getter. Hit the... This is Dabu 7. We now have a warning coming out of New York City. They are stating that they are preparing for a potential cyber attack to hit coming from Russia, of all places. This is what they're saying here on this world stage. And that it's going to be in response to these sanctions that took place here recently against Russia from the United States over everything happening in Ukraine. So in terms of cyber activity, there's always a lot going on. You really can't lean on some of these other sites to tell you exactly what's going on in these instances, because these governments are operating in stealth mode, and they can turn the lights out in a city quick. That's my biggest fear. It's at the top of the list. It always has been for the last decade. A lights out situation is what I've been trying to get everyone prepared for. And it just seems that right now they're setting the stage for a counter hit on us from all this. They're telegraphing it all. Whether it's banks, the lights in the city, half the country, the entire country, all of North America, I don't know. But we know that it's in the cards to bring the U.S. down. It has been for a long time. All this is tying in together here on this world stage. There's a lot of different aspects of this. Again, this goes back all the way to the Obama administration, Maidan, and everything that happened there years and years ago. Now we're seeing this fire back up, everything surrounding Crimea. But now we have Donetsk and Luhansk in the mix as well. You can see here who's at the heart of a lot of these problems, okay? And who is the wizard behind the curtain, pulling the strings? Yes. I break this down on the live shows. Make sure to join me, 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You'll find links below.
Okay, so you saw those two videos there. Now, all of these things that are happening between, the Ukraine and Russia and America, I feel it's all fabricated, man. I think these are things that they are putting in the news to try and, try to fool the masses, man. Okay, because all of these countries are in cahoots in one way or another, man. All right, it's not called New World Order for a reason. Okay, now a cyber attack could very well happen, and it probably will happen, but it's not going to come from any other country. It's going to come from here. Okay, it's going to come from our own. I don't even want to say the G word. Our own higher ups, if you will. Okay, it's going to come from the Luciferians. All right, and they're going to do this cyber attack to make the dollar obsolete, so they can move into digital currency, man. Okay, and they're also going to try and use an EMP, man. I believe that's definitely going to happen, man. Okay, an EMP being an electromagnetic pulse. Okay, and what that pulse is going to do is it's going to shut down the power grid, man, and it's going to fry all the circuits of everything that uses electricity. Okay, and if you don't have a car that was made before 95, I believe, your car won't run. I believe since either 93 or 95, all cars have been made with electronics in them. All right. So, things are happening. And, I believe these two things that I brought up to happen very soon, man. As far as the EMP, the cyber attacks, where they're taking, messing up people's bank accounts and their money and things like that. And people can't just say, I'm going to take my money out of the bank then. Nah, because the money is going to be obsolete, man. The money is already losing its value. All right? We in the digital age now, man. So, money is going to be obsolete sooner than we think, man. And shit, they going to turn these lights off sooner than we think too, man. It's the year to turn up, man. So Esau turning up, we turning up too. Everything is turned up, man. Okay? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. And that's right, because we are not ignorant of his devices, man. And he has many, but we see through them all. Okay? We see his moves down the line. We see what he's trying to do. We already know, ultimately what his plan is. Most of the masses don't, but we do. We know. We're not ignorant of it. He's not going to catch us off guard, right? We see what he's going to do. We see his move. What his move is going to be like 6-7 moves down the line, man. All right? Because we're not ignorant of anything that this devil is trying to do, man. All right, he does not have the wool over our eyes at all, man. He's not fooling anybody. He's not fooling anybody over here, okay? Especially in this ministry. He ain't fooling us. He's fooling the masses, but he's not fooling us, man, because we see what he's trying to do. Okay? I want to go to Psalms. This is going to be super quick. And after this, after I bring out these scriptures, I got another video I wanted to bring out about the war over there, or the quote unquote war, a little war that's happening over there in Ukraine, because they're saying that nothing is popping off over there. But the brother GMS, Get This Work, posted a video where it shows that there is indeed some conflict going on over there. So I wanted to show that at the end of this lesson, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm gonna go to Psalms 69 and 22. Okay, and it says, let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Okay, so all of these things that they trying to implement and bring before us, man, these things are going to be a trap unto them, man. Okay, turning off the electricity and the food and all that. It may not happen right away, man, but eventually the things that they do are going to be to their own detriment, man. At some point in time, it's going to come back to bite them right in the ass, man. Okay, so let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap, man. And it will eventually, man. Through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, it will be a trap unto them, man. It's meant for a trap for us, but it's going to turn back on them. Okay? I'm going to go to 2nd Esdras 16, chapter 16. 2nd Esdras chapter 16. And I want to read, what we at, 37. I'll read 37 through 40. And it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. And when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment, even shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth, man. Okay? And when all these things start happening, because it ain't just gonna be one thing and then another, it's all just gonna be coming from every angle, man. Okay? No food, no power, okay, no water, no shelter. Amongst other things, man. It's gonna be real bad out here, man. And we're gonna be as pilgrims on the earth, man. Okay? And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. If you don't have a car, because pilgrims either use horses, which we don't have any horses, okay, or they walk, man. Okay? So if you don't have a car that's made before 93, I believe, you gonna be walking. It ain't gonna be no, okay, they could turn the power off, I'll just drive, you ain't gonna be able to drive, man. Because that EMP will burn the circuits in your car, man. You won't be able to go anywhere. Anywhere that you want to go, you're going to have to be walking, man. All right? It's going to go back to the old days, man, when people just walked. Everywhere they needed to go, they walked, man. It's going to get right back to that, man. And I prefer to walk than drive anyway, because I hate driving. Okay? But these things are coming, man. They're coming, and they're fastly approaching, man. That's why we got to get ready for it, man. We got to pray to the Heavenly Father that He gets us ready for what is coming, man, because it's coming and it will not slack. Okay? It's coming whether you're ready or not, man. And you better pray that you are ready, man. Because if not, you're going to get swallowed up, man. Point blank, period. I just wanted to read this one more, Luke 21. Okay? I want to read Luke 21 and 32 through 36. And it says, "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled." Okay, till all of these prophecies are fulfilled, man. This world, this current evil, wicked world that we live in will not pass away until all of these prophecies are fulfilled, man. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. Okay? Because the day is going to come out of nowhere. You know? It's not going to be any indication that it's going to happen. It's just going to come out of nowhere, man. Okay? And you got to make sure that you're prepared. And you also got to make sure that you are fully out of this world, man. As far as, you know, like it says, the cares of this life, you know, meaning the cares of this world, man. You know, TV, electricity, cars, you know, all the things that we've come accustomed to in Babylon the Great. These are things that we're going to have to forget and leave behind, man. Okay? These are things that we're going to have to learn to do without, man. Right? For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. Okay, so you always pray that you can get through all of these things that are coming, man, because it's going to be, you know, a lot of bad things coming on this earth, man. Evil days, man. Bad times. You know, it's not going to be anything joyful about the things that we're about to see, or about the things that we're about to go through, or the things that we're about to see other people going through, man. All right? You know, evil will totally engulf the earth, man. And it'll be nothing but evil, man. All right? So stay prayed up, man. Because these times is coming, man. Pray that the Most High, you know, put the spirit on you to endure through these things that are coming, man. All right? Like I said, I'm going to play this other video now of the brother GMS Get This Work, where it indicates that there is a little conflict going on over there in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia, and perhaps the U.S. as well. Okay? And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And to the next one, I want to say shalom.
Знает, что это Жека, потому что мне куры.
Да, а в крышу как попал? Вот она, крыши нет. Над магазином еще есть, а тут вообще нет.
Ну потому что
Все, глянц. Да. Вот что творят. Попали нам в газопровод. Во, подлюки. По нашему дому, по 32-му дому. О, скоты. Загорелся у нас газ. Вон, видите? Загорелся газ. Наверное, крышу мне побили.
Yeah, that's popping off out there, man. You don't
Вот
hear none
тварь.
of this on the news over here, though.
Зашла в коридор.